All right, Mr. Harmless here, and we are ready for the last two questions of these exercises. Hopefully you've tried them already, and if not, try them right now. Try them right now before you watch the video. Pause me, try them, see if you can figure them out. All right, this is a trapezoid. I'm going to go blue here. We got a trapezoid. The two bases of this trapezoid, and if you remember, the area of a trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So the two bases would be 40 and 20. So this first one here, this first trapezoid on this side is 40 and 20 are the two bases. So 1/2 times 40 plus 20 in parentheses, right? Because that has to be done separately, times the height, which is, all right, so let's see. We're going to assume this is split evenly. So 1/2 of 64 would be 32. So there is the first trapezoid. Now you might be going, wow, there's a lot of parentheses there, but they're important parentheses, okay? Now we're going to add to that this other trapezoid. Now since this is the same, I could do this. I could say 1/2 times the 40 plus the 20 times the 32 again. I could do that, or I could just do it one time and multiply it by 2. I think that's what I'm going to do instead. Instead of doing all of this typing, I'm just going to do one of these and double it, multiply it by 2. So instead of doing it this way, I'm just going to do this times 2. Okay, so let's grab our calculator here, move it to this side. And if you're not for sure how to plug this in, just watch this here. Now I could, because I know I'm going to need to multiply by 2, I could do this. 2 times, and then the parenthesis, 0.5 times 40 plus 20. Close that 40 plus 20 parenthesis times 32. And notice I've got to close that one up as well, okay? I could do this way. Let's see what we get. 1,920. Now, just out of curiosity, let's try it this way. 2 times 0.5 times, and only do the parentheses just for this part, 40 plus 20, right? And then we'll do times 32. This should come out the same. There you go. 1,920. That's a weird one. Sorry. Big fat one. And it's meters squared. So in this case, since you're multiplying, that parenthesis isn't going to matter for this set. But it would have mattered for the 40 plus 20 because that's got to happen before the rest of it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and try this one. Last one. And then you're going to be doing the practice on your own. All right. So 15. So I can assume that the height right here from here to here is 1/2 of 15. So 7.5. And we're assuming that this bottom one would be the same. So this top one here, area is 1/2 times base, 35, times the height, 7.5. And since this is a similar triangle, same size, I can just double this. And in fact, if you're really thinking, you go, well, 2 times, and we could have done this over here, 2 times 1/2 is just 1. 2 times 1/2 is 1. I could just do 35 times 7.5, because 2 times 1/2 is just 1. Now, if you don't believe me, let's try it. Let's try it the first way. 2 times 0.5 times 35 times 7.5. All right, now let's try the 2 times 1/2 is just 1, so let's just try the 35 times 7.5. What do you know? Same answer both ways. All right, so 262.5, it's yards, so be yards squared. All right, so there's the final answer to this. Go ahead and try the skills practice and practice on your own. While you're doing those, have Mr. Harmless check your answers, see how you're doing. If you get all those right, you'll be ready to, I think, finish this section and move on to the next challenge.